All right, welcome back to Dragon Quest VII. On the last episode, we kind of I guess I figured out something really important. The distinction between the past and present. Of course, it's luck. And I actually went up and just opened up a guide because yeah, I don't know. This whole like searching for fragments. As you can see, I kind of just wasted an entire episode. I mean, it wasn't a complete waste, but I kind of want this Let's Play to be moving, and it kind of tells you and stuff like that. Just basically without kind of spoilers, on a spoiler-free guide, tells me where the fragments are. Basically, it just said just keep jumping down uh the holes and stuff. And yeah, because basically after you beat the boss, it basically takes you to this room. And look at that, we finally got that fragment. Oddly enough, I don't think this is enough to complete anything still, but or maybe it is, I don't know. Alright, I guess try to think the fastest way to get back to the Shrine of Mysteries. And unfortunately, there's no way to... Oh wow. Why do I forget that this game just gives you the zoom straight off the back? And I actually like the map quite a bit. Look at that. It's divided by the region. Esther, Ballymore, Emberdale. Yeah, take me to the Shrine of Mysteries. Wow. That whole section could have been a lot faster. I'm glad to know. It seems slow at first, but... Oh, there's these in the back as well. Use the newly assembled tablet to travel to another world. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm not sure. They actually give you the choice between the two. Use the newly assembled tablet to travel to another world. I'm kind of concerned with the ones in the back. I feel like it might be better to do this one first. Maybe try one of each of the colors and then focus on the ones in the back. I don't know, we'll see. I'm feeling that we'll try this one. And those are colored gray, they're also the same color, so I wonder what that leads. Damn it, I should actually kind of search that up. Because if there's one that leads to Altre's Abbey. You know what? See, Larka, Poison, an antidote of herb. Let's I want to see what the other one teleports you to. But Arca, in fact, the guy that I was referring to, I think, like it was basically all the fragment locations, and Larka was like right after that, the one I just picked up. So I'm a bit concerned. I don't want to find myself going through one that's Regenstein. Uh, I mean the enemies in here look weak as well. I don't know. Well, I imagine that it doesn't really matter which of the two you do first. Well, it probably does, but I'm not gonna worry about it. It's my first time playing the game. Although that area looked a lot longer, so I don't know. If this is shorter, I might as well do this one first. I shouldn't be deceived by the size of the island, though. This one's probably longer. Who knows? Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's just make some progress. Oh no, the enemies here are pretty damn weak, so. Oh wow. Didn't Dragon Quest 9 have something like this where it was either that. What am I doing? Why am I not reading this? This is weird. Why would anyone build all these statues in an out-of-the-way place like this? Well, it didn't look like they built statues. It looked like the people were turned to statue, or turned to stone. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Water deity on top of the pedestal. Okay, there's something to do over there, but let me save the game. Explore a little bit. Okay, as soon as I didn't see a priest, I was like, it's probably not gonna let me save, but at last you can save the game. Yeah, Dragon Quest 9, it had a village where I think either people were turned to stone or people were like really depressed. Yeah, I miss Dragon Quest 9. I played it that one time and I haven't touched it since. It's been like think at this point it's been like 5 years. Probably even a little longer. Is there anything for me to loot? I don't think so, but worth a shot. Leather hat. Yeah, let me go in order. Oh, look at that. There's a single person. Why does that look like Dermot? Or I think that's his name. A Shelmet. I don't think you can equip this, or it looks like you can. And it's stronger than what I have now. Now, you can equip it and your defense is lower, so get that to you. It doesn't look very lively around here, does it? I do that by accident. I need to stop like skipping over stuff. Okay. What was I gonna do? The game tells you, you examine. Plus 10 defense. Okay, I guess it doesn't have any special effects, but let me start checking every piece of equipment. Because just because something tells you it increases your defense, looks like it works for Final Fantasy 3 the same way, but this game will actually tell you, apparently. Okay, 2 more houses, that which can't explore from here. I think I already explored the end. No, I didn't. No one's here, so obviously not gonna be able to check the sleep at the inn. 100 gold coins, I'll take that. Alright, some stairs. Look at this, brewery of some sort. Usually you can check stuff like bookshelves and stuff, but... Yeah, I think this is the last house. Some horse manure? I don't want that. I don't want to be the one to say this here, but someone's going to have to, and I know you're thinking it too. Yep, that's the very first thing that came to mind. In fact, every village we've gone to so far has an issue that we tend to fix. Amazing discovery, place in this village. It is near the cliff, beneath the shop main Vater. What is that, Vader? It's going often too close to my self-reminder. Alright, north of the tree, near a cliff. Yeah, I'm glad I read that. It's probably what I'm gonna have to do to progress the story in a second. Oh, that's closed. And that's every house, I believe. Let's see what this old man's doing around here. The one person that's not turned to stone. Okay, I'll make note of that. The one lone tree. I don't think it's referring to that. I guess I'll worry about that later.
This is highly unusual. Travelers are making very rarely the journey here. Now, my eyes are not so good anymore. But you are young and full of life, oder? What reason you could be having for visiting this god-forsaken place, I do not know. Ach so. You are making trips across the time and restoring parts of the world that have disappeared, yeah? It is a shame, but there can be no such happy resolution here. Already it is too late for our village. As you are seeing for yourself, every person here has long ago been turned into stone. Indeed, many decades have passed since the curse upon poor Regenstein came down.
That's how you pronounce that. Not very German.
It happened 50 years ago, upon the very day of the Regentanz. A day which should have brought us the gift of water. You see, the rain falls very little upon this land.
Just like where I live.
The village was in a deficit of water always. Life was hard here. And people went often without water enough to make their daily bread. The people prayed therefore to the Wassergöttin to bless us with the rain. And bless us they did, of course, upon that fateful day. Our prayers were answered, or so we thought, for indeed the rain did fall. But that rain was no blessing. Ach, why such a fate would be foisted upon we Regensteiners, a people who lived most tenaciously through a life of great hardship. Even now, I cannot comprehend. There was neither the sound nor the fury, only a moment of quiet cruelty, wherein the cursed rain upon the village fell, turning every man, woman, and child to stone. All except for one, who had left the village to secure the provisions. My name is Clemens, and I was that man. When I returned to the village, I found my Liebling had become a thing of stone, never to speak or move again. I put my hand to her cold form, and my heart shriveled. Yeah, I might have escaped being turned to stone. But the loneliness which assailed me night and day, that itself can only be described as a curse. So, I decided I would make a journey. I wander-searched through many lands, looking for a way to free my people from their fate. Though I was prepared mentally to make the lengthy expedition, before long a year had passed, and then another, and another, and so on. Eventually, I procured an elixir known as the Angel's Tears and made my way home. But, decades had passed since I had the village left.
Is that how you pronounce elixir, or is that just the accent? Because that's how I used to pronounce it when I was younger. And then I started pronouncing elixir. Elixir, or...
And in those long
Oh, well.
years exposed to the elements, each and every statue had begun to crack and crumble. As I looked at my beloved, already I knew in my heart that even if I were to use the Angel's Tears upon the Regensteiner stone bodies, life would not to anyone return. Indeed, already it was too late. For all my efforts, I could not save a single soul. I was not able to utilize the Angel's Tears, but nor was I able to leave my dear Regenstein. I have spent my life together with the villagers ever since. Achtung, it is almost the time.
This is definitely a very depressing story. Stayed for 50 years? Damn. Hopefully we can resolve this issue. Now everyone's glowing.
Listen.
I was gonna say, I'm glad you changed that. It's like, we gotta do what we can to free them. All curse is a thing from which people deserve to be freed. When you cannot wake from a dream, what difference is it from a nightmare? That part. In fact, some games touch upon stuff like that. Good travelers, I believe none other than Fate herself has brought you to this place so that you might be aiding me. So I must ask, will you help me use the Angel's Tear to free my fellow Regensteiners? Yep,
Oh,
see what we can do. Oh, this song is so beautiful. Hero takes the Angel's Tears. Shall wait you tomorrow upon the elevation overlooking Regenstein. Find the hidden stairway near the tree in the west of the village. Oh, I've seen that patch of dirt, I think. Light of the memories will not long be aglow. Whoops. Damn it. Taking damage. Okay. It's the rest at the end. Where's the inn at? It's not that house, this house. Alright, well, let's rest up.
Come on. Can't stay in bed all day, you know.
I'm always
Honestly,
sleeping in.
if there's one certainty in this world, it's that you'll be the last one up in the morning.
Seems me and Hero have that in common. I tend to sleep a lot.
Anyway,
Can't go without
while
my
you've
sleep.
been dozing oh so happily, I've been thinking about the poor people of this village, petrified for decades. They must be fit to burst with frustration. If it were me, I'd be wondering why I've been sentenced so harshly for the apparent crime of living my life. That's why I think that light comes out of them. They want people to know. They're trying to share their memories of back when things were normal. But enough of my musings. We should get on with lifting this curse. The Regensteiners have waited long enough, wouldn't you say? To reach Old Clemens, we need to find the set of stairs hidden near the tree on the west side of the village. From there, it's just following the path. Come on then! No time to waste!
See if I could find that save. Well, that's just a statue. There we go. Oh, not that one. So yeah, let's see what awaits us on this dirt path. It said on the west side near the tree. I think I know exactly what it's talking about.
Hey!
Yep, I know. Let's see. Avoiding that poisonous swamp. The self-reminder. What? Oh well. That area that I was just at. Oh, I guess it was right here. Look at that, a staircase leading underground. Oh, am I just not realizing that? That looks like a stone tablet, something in, or not a stone tablet, but just stone that somebody scribbled some message. Medical herb. It's not really showing me a map. Holy water, I can go down there, but what's over here? Oh wow, this just leads to the there we go.
Ah, good.
Damn, I should went down
There
those
you
other
are.
stairs.
I have been waiting for your arrival. Finally, the time is here. It has been 50 years since that fateful day. But it feels more like an eternity, turned to stone and stuck in an everlasting dream. Surely they long for their release just as much as I do. Bitte schön. Release the angel's tears and free the villagers from their suffering.
Here holds the bottle of angel's tears aloft.
Always I thought, if I used the angel's tears and could talk to them again, I would apologize for my cowardice. I would apologize to them from the bottom of my heart. Not a day has passed I was not thinking this.
This gave me Nino Kuni vibes.
What is happening?
We had the lockets and the hearts stuff. Well, it's either their souls or memories or something. I don't know.
Helga? Helga, mein Liebchen. Is that you? Oh, Helga, how I have missed you. Just wait. Ein Moment, bitte. I will not be long.
And look at that. Another. What? Oh, the soul's coming back.
Unbelievable. Das Kind is... the child. It can only be...
He's like, I'm out. Damn, he teleported there immediately. And unfortunately, we can't do that. Or I guess we probably can, but oh. Could just probably zoom. What was this that I passed up earlier? Ooh, I will take that. A file, 50 coins, antelope herd. Ooh, yes. I'm glad I came here. Alright, this is probably weaker than what I got on. No, it's stronger and hits all enemies. Perfect. Usually those boomerangs are weaker, but... well, we're probably going to be able to pick up some stuff soon, and it's probably going to be weaker, but I still like keeping that on, because you can hit all enemies with that. Perfect for random encounters, but I'm going to take that off for a boss fight. Alright, back on the surface. I'm already inheriting some of his German accent. Alright, let's see. I think it looks exactly like the Patrick or something.
Excuse me,
And the other
Maria,
one.
but who might you be? My name is Felix, and I am searching for the other people from the village. Have you seen them somewhere, bitte? It is all very strange. They were here just a moment ago, preparing for the Regentanz.
Mein Gott. It is beyond a doubt. This voice, this face. I know this boy. You are the son of Ralph, yeah? Your name is... yeah... Felix.
Uh-huh, this is correct.
Ach so. But where have you been all this time?
I was underground, in my secret base.
Underground, you say? Yeah, but of course. This is why you are not weathered by the elements. Wunderbar.
50 years passed for him and not him, though.
My traveling friends, this is a miracle. It is proof. Proof that our village is not dead. That it is still alive and kicking. And all is thanks to you. If you had not been making the visit to our village and lent your aid, we would still be all of us remaining forsaken. Danke, meine Freunde. Danke from the bottom of my heart. Surely this is the happiest day of my life. Ach, but this poor boy knows nothing of what has happened. First, I must be explaining to him the situation. And then we must be mourning for those who have been lost.
Light of hope returns to Clement's eyes at last. Felix isn't quite so happy when he realizes that the people of the village really won't be coming back. Eventually, Clemens points him around and promises to look after him from now on. No hesitation. Okay, basically, on to the next morning.
I am unable to know how to thank you for all you have done. We owe you everything. You have even inspired Felix and myself to go on a little journey of our own, you know. We have decided that we must spread the word of the accursed rain which afflicted our home. If we are able to save just one life by doing so, I feel my own existence will not have been wasted. Though we are far away, the spirit of the village shall live on. Und as long as young Felix and I survive, then so too shall Regenstein.
All right. Completing Tears Fall on Regenstein. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. It makes it seem like you're pretty much done for you. I don't know if you're supposed to be coming back and forth with the gray stone tablets. Yeah, so maybe those gray stone tablets are chapters that you kind of keep coming back to. And like, periodically, like mini episodes. Try to think if I want to end it here, but no, I think I'll play a little more. Okay, so, curious how this works. I guess I'll just come back here periodically. And I forgot I could zoom. I should be zooming more often. I mean, that was real quick anyways. And, the game is kind of already confusing me because, oh, I mean, you already know the name and stuff. You don't have any fragments. You're missing one for... No, you're actually missing like 3. I'm looking at it backwards. Yeah, let's travel to the Liarca region. Yeah, those gray stone tablets might be like periodically. You can't do the whole thing in one go. And look at that, some heal slimes. Or these... Oh, I think I already fought some. I'm gonna say new enemies, but that's very common. But you guys are too weak for me. Well, you're not, apparently. Oh, it's a group of you guys. Okay, so I guess I'll bang. Oh, heal slimes don't take much damage from that. Oh, the boomerang, I love it. Love my boomerangs. In fact, when I'm playing Dragon Quest VIII, that's like the skill tree I like to focus on. I think it was that and the spear. Because sometimes you encounter like 8 groups of enemies. Do I want to explore this whole area right now? I don't know if there's much to do here, apart from like that village. I think I have to do things in order. Bang. Get that heal slime out of here. You will not be healing no one. No, I'm gonna go to the village, I think. Level 13. Ooh. I mean, that's just forest and forest. I don't think there's anything here. Well, now that I'm here, I want to go to that sparkle. Oh, these guys are weak. Curiosity killed the cat. What is this? Seed of Deafness. That increases your luck, I think. I low-key still think I'm gonna just give all of those to the... Ooh. That's one of those certain fights I will actually... I'm not gonna do that now. I think I'll start the next episode by doing that. I imagine it'll be challenging, but I don't know. I think I can take that. But I don't got the time for that now. We'll do that in the next episode. Alright, so this Larka region. Okay, the last one, everyone's turned to stone. Is everyone here? No people here, just animals? He seems to want to be telling us something. Talk about a warm welcome. Or what if the people here were turned into animals? I don't know. Something a little bit strange about this place, though, isn't there? Yeah, it's overrun by animals. Look, there are horses and cows and pigs just roaming the streets. Free range farming. I don't think it works like this. Is he like blocking our exit? Yep. Oh well. Hey look, there's a person there. And a weapon shop. Should've... So he doesn't seem interested in talking to you at all. Yeah, it seems every village is afflicted with some sort of curse or issue. The mini medal number 6. I'm gonna do some shopping and then I'm gonna end it out here. Okay, let me see. Hey, look at that, I can still buy stuff. Kinda funny. Alright, yeah, it's definitely time to upgrade some of my equipment. Kitty shield. Or Maribel. Increase defense by quite a lot. No use for that, no use for that. In fact, I have a lot of these, I can sell those. Bone steak, no use for that. Okay, just looks like these two things. Leather kit. Increase defense by 1 point. Anything helps, I guess. Buy 2 of these. One for Hero. And one for Kiefer. I think that's everything. Yep, we're fully optimized. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff to sell. Sell the cypress stick. What am I doing? I have 6 of these. Sell all of them at once. Sell this copper sword. Sell this bronze knife. You get quite a bit of gold from the stuff you sold. It's not like Octopath Traveler where you get a fraction when you try to sell stuff. 4 giant mallets. And they sell for quite a bit. Oh, lead, I don't need that. Leather shield, I don't need that. I don't need all this. It's filling up my inventory. I mean, thankfully this game doesn't seem to have a limited inventory space, which... Ooh, I can't stand limited inventories. Like, I absolutely love Earthbound, but that's the one thing I can't stand about that game. Let's see... Leather hat. Picked up some of these. This is all of no use for me now. Okay, so in addition to battling, you get a lot of your gold from selling stuff. Look at that. Fully equipped and I still have pretty much close to 4,000 gold. And it's up to, what, 33 minutes? Yeah, let's go ahead and save the game. Let's save here. So yeah, little by little unwinding and figuring out the stuff in this game, but we'll be making some pretty good progress. The next episode, well, at least for tomorrow, I'm probably gonna do an Octopath Traveler episode, and then the day after that, do like 2 more episodes of this. We'll see though. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and in the next episode, we're gonna explore this village and see why it's just loaded with animals. We'll be getting down to the bottom of that. We'll also be fighting that monster as well. So yeah, see you guys.